Hey, what's up guys, it's your boy Carl. Welcome to K-Flo's Krib, and today I'm going to show you how to align your Toyota Tacoma at home using simple tools. So let's get this started. Now by aligning your truck at home, you'll save yourself money from having to go to a shop to get it done, as well as save your tire some weird wear so that it lasts the whole lifetime of the tire. Now before I actually get into how to do it, I'll give you guys a little bit of breakdown in terminology. The three main terminology used for alignment is toe, caster, and camber. So toe is basically like how you look down at your own toes, where those tires are angled in the direction of the road. Camber is the angle of where the tire meets the road itself. And caster is the angle of how the wheels are going to rotate as you rotate the steering wheel. Feel free to pause the video here if you need to reread each of the terminologies. Now this part of the video will show you the type of wear that your tires will get. Feel free to pause the video here too. Now that you guys know the terminologies and their significance, I'll now show you how to check them and adjust them. Now to start this measurement, you have to make sure your driveway is somewhat level, or at least you can go somewhere where you know it's going to be as level as possible. To measure toe, you will have to use the fishing line method. Now with the fishing line method, the way you set it up is you take two jack stands so that one is sitting in front of the truck and the other is sitting behind the truck. Then you take some fishing line, tie one to the one jack stand and then the other to the opposite jack stand. You have to make sure that the fishing line is roughly the same height as the center of each wheel. Then this part will be a bit more tedious. You have to make sure that the distance from the center of the wheel to the fishing line is equal on both the front and the back wheel. And you do this by pushing the jack stand back and forth so that the fishing line can move in and out away from the truck. Once you have the fishing line parallel to the truck, you use that basically as the guideline so that you can take a measurement on the front of the front rim and on the back of the front rim and see what difference it has. The goal here is to have those two measurements equal. Now to measure camber, you have to use a leveler. So you take two equal height sockets and tape it onto the level itself. The distance from one end of the socket to the other end of the socket has to be the diameter of your rim. Now you take the tool and you butt it up against the rim while keeping it as perpendicular to the ground as possible by using the level bubble. If there's a gap, you take that measurement. So with the case of this truck, there was actually a little bit of a gap up top. Just take that measurement and jot it down. And the goal is to make sure that there is no gap when you put the level up against the rim. So the caster is probably the easiest one to measure. You need an assistant with you to help you out with this. So you take the center to center measurement of those wheels. Basically it has to equal the center to center measurement of the opposite side of the truck. To start all of these adjustments, you'll have to make sure you jack up the truck and put it on jack stands. Okay, next we're gonna remove this front skid plate. With adjusting the toe, you'll have to locate the tie rod. Once you've located the tie rod, you loosen up that jam nut, and then that tie rod you should be able to freely rotate. So as you rotate it one way, you'll notice that the wheel will give it more of a toe out or a toe in, depending on which direction you're turning that tie rod. And once you've made that adjustment, you'd want to tighten up that jam nut again. To adjust camber, you'll have to locate the two camber bolts on the lower control arm. You'll have to use a 19mm socket and a breaker bar to loosen up those two camber bolts. And then you'll be able to see that as you rotate the camber bolt one way, it actually pushes the lower control arm further out or further in. So once you've made those adjustments, you could tighten up those camber bolts back to 100 foot-pounds. Now with caster, you'd want to adjust the camber bolt so that one is pushed all the way in while the other one is pushed all the way out. And depending on which one is pushed in, which one's pushed out, it will move the wheel forward and backwards. So here's the strategy for actually doing this alignment. You'd want to follow the process of first checking for interference. If the interference is caused by the caster, then you'd want to adjust the caster first. But if not, you can just go directly to camber and then go to toe. So like what I said, you'd want to jack up the truck, put it on jack stance, adjust the camber, and then adjust the toe, drop the truck back down, drive it back and forth, and then take your measurement and then repeat. You'll have to keep doing this until pretty much the camber and the toe is in spec. This whole process will be fairly tedious because, as I said, it's very iterative. You take a measurement, then you make a small adjustment, then you take a measurement again. So once you keep making these fine adjustments, you'll get to the point where it's level. And I can actually do an alignment on my truck in less than 30 minutes. And just some final thoughts. I know you guys will probably ask me where you can do this because your driveway isn't flat or you don't have a driveway. I mean, just be resourceful, guys. Go to an open parking lot where obviously you don't want to be trespassing. Go to an open parking lot, and if you can do this in under 30 minutes, I don't think anyone's gonna really bother you. And you have a truck, so you can put 2 sets of jack stands in the back of your truck bed, and as well as the jack. And you'll only really need a handful of tools to do this. So if you can do this in less than an hour, you're totally good to go. And lastly, I know you guys are probably gonna tell me that with trucks with bigger tires, you'd want to toe in. Yes, you would definitely want a slight toe in, like a degree or half a degree. But in terms of remembering it, it's actually just easier to make it parallel because I do have a slight toe in my truck. I'll give you guys a spreadsheet that can calculate the toe angles because you do want a slight toe in when you're aligning your truck. Thanks for watching this video, guys. If you have any specific questions or comments, make sure you leave them in the comment section below. And feel free to share this video with all your friends who are also into cars, because any of the concepts that I relayed here can actually be applied to any vehicles. You just need to know where the tie rod is and what adjustments you can do with the camber and the caster. Make sure you also hit that like and subscribe button. And if you haven't yet, also hit that bell right next to the subscribe button too, so that you get notifications of my next video, because I do release a new video every week. So until next time, guys, peace out.